Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julia. I'm the owner of Handmade Jules on Instagram and Facebook. Welcome to my little podcast that I do usually once a month. I talk about all the knitting and crochet that I've been working on in the month, and it's mostly whips because I am the slowest knitter of all time. So there's not usually many FOs, but you seem to come back and watch again. So maybe someday I'll finish some things. If you're new here from Vlogmas and you watched all of those little short videos that I posted, I am super excited that you're here again watching some monthly videos. These ones are typically a little bit longer, like 45 minutes to an hour, maybe like half an hour, depends on the day. But it's a fun time. So today I have a lot of stuff from Christmas that I got. Yarn / whips and other things that have come. So I'm excited to share with you today. I am going to start with some whips. So I'm going to start with my most current whip. And it's actually like half an FO because I did finish one of the socks. I'm giving away what it is. I'm just going to show you guys. So I literally finished this like half an hour ago. This is the Merry Grinchmas sock set from Long Dog Yarn. Just bear with me today. Sorry guys. I am getting over a cold and it has like given me the laryngitis. So I've got that going on for me. This is honestly the best my voice has sounded in like a week. So we're here. It's great. Just bear with me. This is the Merry Grinchmas sock set. This green color is the Merry Grinchmas, and then the pink that came with it is Cindy Lou Who. And this yarn is from Long Dog Yarn. I think I just said that, but I'm going to say it again. And this pattern is one I made up on my own. So it's a 1x1 rib, just 20 rounds. I think I did 20 rounds. And I just did a little nice pop of color on the top there of the Cindy Lou Who. And I did a 7x1 rib. So I didn't want to I was like, I want to do something other than plain stockinette. And I wanted it to have like a little bit of give, but still like stay tight. So that 7x1, I think I saw someone do that on Instagram somewhere. So I did that around the whole leg, so you can see. And then the foot, I just did plain stockinette on the part where I'll be stepping. And then the top of the foot is that continuing in the pattern, the 7x1. So I did a Fish Lips Kiss heel. It's my new favorite heel method. Turned out really good. And then just a classic like decreased toe. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with the first sock, and I am not going to get stuck on second sock syndrome or whatever you want to call it. So I just cast on the second one because I really was scared that I was gonna move on to something else. But I need to keep this needle for that second sock. So I will be getting this done this year. Yes, so just started on the cuff for that one. These are my 2.5 millimeter Chowgoos, the 32-inch cord. I like the magic loop. That's like my new favorite, or my current favorite method for sock knitting. So that is that. That is very exciting. I've had a little bit of time off this past week, so I've been able to work on that, which is really fun. And I've been keeping it in this really pretty bag that I'm going to show you. So this bag is from Creek Gardens Crafts. She is located in Alberta. I'm in Ontario, Canada. So it's nice to support another Canadian like small business. I love this Christmas yarn, or not yarn, Christmas fabric. Look at the little slippers. They're so cute. And then the inside is like marshmallows and candy canes. And it's like perfect little size. It's kind of like not too big, but it's good for socks, or you can put two sock projects in here. Nice drawstring. So, and it's pink, which I love. So that has been fun to have for the Christmas season, just to carry around my projects in. It's probably time to change the bag, but I'm gonna hang on to it for a little bit longer. And I have another project in here that I will just quickly show you. So this is another whip. I am making the Sophie scarf by Petite Knit. So I should take my marker off, but that's okay. So it's basically like a triangle scarf that's kind of really skinny. It just sits like tight around your neck. I don't really know how else to explain it, but it's like a garter stitch. Sorry, I always forget what the word is for that. And an applied I-cord edging that you knit as you go, which is really awesome. And I've never done that technique before, but it's super easy and I love it. So I am having fun with this. There's a few little, like the mohair didn't get hooked on, so those kind of bug me a little bit, but it's okay. This is leftover yarn that I have in my stash from Knitting for Olive. This is the Knitting for Olive Merino in the colorway Dusty Rose, I believe. And then the mohair, the soft silk mohair Knitting for Olive in the same colorway. So I used this yarn for Baby Bear Balaclava last year for my niece for Christmas, and I had a tiny bit left. I'm like, what can I do with this? It's a beautiful color. Yeah, and I wanted to make something fun. So I don't know if I will keep this for myself or gift it to someone else, but it's really fun, and I feel like it's a good project to use for like scraps when you have enough of it and like a very like modern color. So I'm trying to use this entire ball of merino that I have left, and I'm basically doing increases until I get to half the amount of yarn that I had to start. So I measured the yarn, and then I put half of it in this ball right here, and I have a little bobby pin just like clipping it closed. Once I finish all of this yarn here, I know that I need to start the decreases, and this is like exactly half. So I'm hoping that I don't run out before the end, but I think it's going to work. I hope. And I don't know if it'll be longer or shorter than the intended length. Not sure, but I'm just like trial and erroring this one big time. But I love the fuzz on this. You can't really, oh yeah, you can totally see that. It's gonna be nice. So this is also on, it looks really funny right now. I put needle stoppers on the end because when I throw it in a bag, I feel like there's a large potential for this to slide right off. So I'm just using two DPNs. These are from Knit Picks, the Radiant needles. And I think this is a I don't know what size. I don't know what size needle this is. I want to say 4.5, but I'm not sure. So I can't say for certain. But that is another whip that I have going. And what else do I want to share? I have this other whip. So if you, actually in my last podcast that I did in November before Vlogmas, I shared a Buffalo Bills hat that I made with you. With this, using the Say Anything hat pattern by Caitlin Thompson. So it looks like this. That's with the picture on Ravelry if you're looking for it. That's the starting picture of it. So it's basically a pattern where you can make any saying you want around the hat. And like it has a thing that you can create your colorwork chart, and then you just follow the chart and it magically makes the word you want it to say. So I have a lot of fun making these hats, and the Bills one was awesome. It looked super pro. And I also made a Jacksonville Jaguars one for my sister-in-law's boyfriend for Christmas. I just want to say something. I'm not selling these hats, so I'm not like getting any copyright things or anything, because I'm just giving them to family members, so no worries there. But that's just what I want to say there, just in case you're wondering. Now I'm making a Miami Dolphins hat. So my cousin is a big fan, and I think I might make this for her. I hope they continue to do well, because then I can give it to her and she can wear it this year. So for this hat, instead of doing a ribbing, I think I'm just going to keep it stockinette, starting at the bottom, and have it like a more tight fitting, and it won't roll up. So it's just gonna be tight, and then words, and then a pom-pom. So just because I think, I don't know, I think she'd enjoy. I think it'd be like more her style. I don't really know. But I love the Miami Dolphins colors. The teal, the orange, and the white is so beautiful. So I'm very excited to see what this one's going to look like. I'm not very far. I've only done like 4 or 5 rows. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. And I'm happy that I don't have to do ribbing, because I hate purling with a burning passion. So I've got these cute little snowflake stitch markers on the ends of this one. And I think for the pom-pom on this one, I'm going to do a faux fur pom-pom. I have so many in my stash that I need to use, and I feel like that would also look really nice. Like a white one, maybe? I'm gonna see. Once we get it done, we'll take a look and see where we're at, but that's a potential for this hat. So just wanted to share that with you. This yarn is just Loops and Threads, which is the Michaels store brand, impeccable yarn. So it's just 100% acrylic, the cheapest yarn I could possibly get. And it's very machine washable, which is what I wanted for family members that don't know how to hand wash things. And yeah, so that's that. And we're rocking and rolling. What else am I working on? I'm gonna take a drink break. The Stanley I got for Christmas. It's giant, but I love it. Okay, I'm gonna share, I have one more whip, and then we'll move on to yarn and acquisitions. I think that's my last whip. Yep. So, guys, one thing can be in this bag. Only one thing. What do you think it is? If you watched my last podcast, you will know that I'm still working on The Trying Again by Andrea Mowry. I hate it. I hate to say, guys. I really thought I'd have it done by now, but I had so many Christmas things that I needed to get done, and crochet orders. This got really put on the back burner for a long time, and I neglected it, but I need to get it done now because I'm really losing it. So I finished, since the last time you saw it, I have finished the collar. So that's looking really good. And this sleeve was already done from before. I am now on the last sleeve. So I picked up my stitches, and I am like a couple rows in. 1 repeat in, almost 2. It's good, guys. It's great. I'm so excited. This is gonna fly. This last part will definitely go fast. And I won't try it on now. I'll wear it. I'll wear it next month. February podcast. I will be wearing this. You hold me to it, okay? It's gonna be great. And I'm excited to block it because I feel like this is going to like relax a whole lot, this ribbing all the way down. So I'm very excited to just like wear it and be so cozy. I tried it on after I finished the collar, and I didn't want to take it off. I had to take it off to keep knitting on it, so. But I am like feeling very good about the progress I've made on this. I'm gonna back up and show you a little so you can get the full look. Full look, you see. Beautiful. So it's very long and nice and super chunky in the back. Oh, yeah. You can see that color change a little better there. So next month I will share more of the in detail project details with you. Yarn, all the things next month when it's done. But I don't want to keep talking about this because you're not here to see the same project 9 times. So that is that. And we are going to move on. I just remembered I didn't tell you what I'm wearing. This is, we're backing up again. This is the Mac sweater by Calibri by Joanna. So I knit this almost exactly a year ago. I finished this. This is a drop shoulder, as you can see, cropped. What else do I want to say about this? Drop shoulder cropped sweater, very loose. The plaid vertical stripes are crocheted at the end, and the arms are super loose and floopsy. This is Hello Stella yarn she's from Hamilton, Ontario. And I held a fingering and a mohair together. No, a suri, same thing. Fingering and a suri together to give that like fuzz, as you can see. It is so comfy and super bright and happy, and I love it. So I love the I-cord edgings on the collar and the sleeves and the bottom. I love how fun and bright and happy it is. I feel like Barbie when I wear it. Not gonna lie. It's very fun. Anyways, that was like a huge swirl. I usually start with what I'm wearing, but I forgot. So, oh well. Okay, we're moving on. Sorry, I feel like I'm all over the place. Okay, we're gonna talk about some yarn that I got in the mail / an acquisition. So this yarn is, I'm gonna give you a spoiler in case you have bought this and you haven't cast on or opened it, or I'm sure you have by now because it's January 4th, but this is the New Year's countdown to New Year's, cheers to New Year's 2024 colorway from Polka Dot Creek yarn. So if you got the 2024, you can look away or you can look. Maybe you want to see it. But I have kicked it all up, and here she is. Yay! So it's a Stellina. It's a sparkly yarn. This cake is kind of looking a little haggard right now, but I believe it's a 6-stripe sock. So it's a self-striping yarn. It comes with 3 mini skeins. So it comes with a gray. You can see the Stellina really good on that. Actually, no, you can't, but I can. And then a pink and a teal. So I'm going to use the gray for the cuff, and then these 2 for the heel toes. And yeah, it's very fun and cute, and I love it. I'm excited to cast this on. I wish I would have cast it on New Year's Eve, but I had plans to go to someone else's house for a party, so I did not bring this with me because we were busy. But I'm gonna call these my January socks. Cheers to New Year's. First month of 2024, and I will start those, and they'll be great. So I'm gonna use I got for Christmas. Give me one sec. Forgot to share these. I got the Knitter's Pride Carbons needles. Take this so you can see them a little better. These are double pointed needles, and they are from Knitter's Pride, like I said. They are not wood, but they have like I don't know, carbon fiber, is that what it is? Like a plastic in the middle, and then the ends are metal. So I am super excited to use these. I used to be like the biggest fan I still am, what am I saying? I still love using DPNs for sock knitting. So I am going to use these to cast on my New Year's socks. And I got these for Christmas from my parents. Really wanted them just because all my my wooden needles, the tiny wooden needles, have been breaking on me. Not because I sit on them, just because I use them so much and then they like wear out, I guess, and they just break, which is super frustrating. So I'm hoping that these last me longer, and I hope that I like them. I'm a huge wooden needle fan just because of that they like they're not cold, and I'm not a huge fan of the sound that metal needles make. So we'll see how I like those. I'm excited to try them out. But yeah, so I got the whole set. This is 2mm to 3.25mm size, and I'm gonna use the 2.5mm for these socks. So I'm excited about that. All right. What else? I don't want to say anything else about that. So, putting it away. Now, I'm going to share some other yarn I got. I got this yarn also from my parents for Christmas. My mom loves the wish list that I give her because it's just easy to buy for me because I love yarn and needles, and they're reasonably priced for the most part. So I got 5 skeins of Happy Place from Hobie Yarn. So this yarn is a collaboration with TL Yarn Crafts, Tony from TL Yarn Crafts, and Hobie. And as soon as I saw this yarn come out, I said, I need that. I need to try it. I need to touch it. So I was really excited that I got it for Christmas. It's hard when the websites are all online. You can't go to the store, physically touch it before you get it in the mail, right? So I was kind of taking a chance, but the way that Tony had explained it, I watched all of her videos when the yarn first came out about like the breakdown of what the fibers are in it, how it feels. She has 2 lines, so 2 color lines. There's the melange and then the solids. The melange is like a twist with like just a white-ish, and then twisted with the actual color. So some of them look like marled, but I got a lighter color. This is the color. What color is this? Almond? Wait, it doesn't say. Color number 1, which I believe it's called almond. I don't know why I think that, but it's so light that you can't see the what did I just say? Marled. Like you can't see like the difference in color really at all. So, which I kind of like. I wanted it to be solid anyways. But yeah, so I'm super excited about this. Like so excited. This yarn is a 50% cotton, 50% wool. So it's like, it sort of feels like cotton, but it's not like so stiff, if you know what I mean. Like I've used, like if you get worsted weight cotton, like a Bernat Handicrafter or like something like that, you know that it's like super stiff and like, yeah, it's sort of soft, but not like incredibly soft. This is very soft and definitely has like more drape to it. I can already tell, like just by looking at it and feeling it, it's gonna be good. So I'm very excited about this. If you have not heard of Hobie Yarn, it's like a UK based yarn website and they ship pretty much anywhere, I think. So this is a 100 gram skein and it's 273 yards. The recommended needle size is a 4mm needle. And I'm going to make, my plan is to make the Marseille sweater. I'll put the link in the show notes because I don't know how it's supposed to be said. It's like, it's spelled Marseille. Marseille sweater by Petite Knit. So it's a sweater that is sort of striped. So the arms, the sleeves, and the yoke are pretty much just all like creamish color like this. I think it's cream. I don't even know what the actual, yeah, solid color. And then the stripes start like below the yoke here, and they're pretty chunky. I saw this girl make this sweater, the Marseille sweater, with solid yarn, and then her stripes were like a variegated yarn from Sorella, and I looked at it and I said, I need to make this. What can I do? So I asked for this yarn from my parents. I've got five skeins. That's for the body. And I'm going to, for the stripes, I went stash diving. So I have 2 skeins of this, and I don't know why I bought them because I had no plan and I didn't know what I was going to make with them. So I'm super excited to finally be using this. So this is the color Evermore from the Sorella Taylor Swift collection. It's a very variegated yarn. It has a lot of color variations in it. Oranges, pinks, blues, browns, greens, yellows. It's got everything. So I'm going to hold, this is a fingering weight, and the yarn is a worsted weight. So, and the sweater pattern is also a worsted weight. So I'm going to hold this double for the stripes. And I can't even wait. Can't even wait to see what it looks like. I might swatch first. I might just go for it. But if I hold it double, there's less chance for color pooling, but I'm still gonna get like that variation of color, definitely, in the stripes. There's enough contrast between the two, even with the lightest color. So I think this is gonna be a nice match. I'm very, very excited about this. So yeah, that's the plan. This doesn't have obviously doesn't have cotton in it. It's just 100% superwash merino wool. This is the classic sock yarn from Sorella. So I think it'll be okay. I'll obviously be always hand washing it, so it's never gonna go in the dryer anyways. But yeah, I don't know when I will cast that on. I have other sweater plans. I think that I want to start before I do that. So that's kind of just like in the far future, but I know what I'm going to make with it, which is always good for me. I like to have yarn that I have a plan for instead of just like buying random yarn and then hoping I can figure out what to do with it. So that's always how I've been. And yeah, I think most people are like that, but maybe not. Not sure. Anyways, we're going to move on. I've got a couple more things to share. I think most of you probably have watched my Vlogmases. I got a whole bunch of yarn in my advents this year. So this is the Polka Dot Creek 12-day advent, the speckled advent. And I am just in love with these colors. How happy and fun are they? Like seriously, look at this. Brain freeze. So these will be going into the blanket that I have planned to make. It's inspired by Tipsy Tessie on Instagram. I can post the picture here again. This is my like inspo picture. I am making a bunch of granny squares out of all of these yarns that I'm getting, and I will be making them into a like quilted inspired crochet blanket. So I've already started on a few of the squares, and I'm just slowly working my way through those whenever I feel like working on something different. So that is super fun. I'm not gonna go into detail with all of those colors just because I shared each one in Vlogmas. So if you watch Vlogmas, you know all of those colors already. You can go back and watch those if you're interested in seeing the colorway names for those. I also got yesterday in the mail. So I ordered from Fangirl Fibers. She had a bunch of Christmas countdowns this year, and I missed the boat on the actual Christmas ones, but she had come out with a New Year's-ish countdown, and it was Taylor Swift themed. And I saw it, and I couldn't resist. I was like, I need that. I don't even care what the colors are, I need it. So it's basically a countdown to midnight mini skein thing. So it came with a bunch of little cute little extras. So I got these slippers, meet me at midnight. They're so cute. I haven't opened it yet, but they're like Sherpa, and the bottoms are like nice and hard. So they'll be good for, sorry about the crinkling. They'll be good for walking around, you know, wherever. I don't know what I was gonna say. Wear them to the grocery store. I don't think I'll do that, but they're nice, good quality slippers. So I'm excited about those. And came with a bunch of other extras. I got these really cute stitch markers. So she's kind of known for her stitch markers. And I don't know if you can see them. There's a bunch of like with stars. This is like lavender haze. And then this is like for midnights. And then this one says Karma is a cat. And then where's the other one? This one says, it's me, hi, I'm the problem. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. They're so cute. So I'm very excited about these. I love stitch markers, especially these little like globy ones with the stars in them. I love those. So that was really fun to see. It was a nice little surprise. And it came with this bag. Taylor Swift bag. Yes. So it's a comic. It's supposed to be like a Taylor Swift comic. And she's saying, I'm the problem, it's me. It's based on the Anti-Hero music video, if you've ever seen it, with like the ghost. And I don't really, oh, maybe she was eating this. Yeah, this egg and stuff. I need to watch it again, but I am super excited about this. It's very cute. Yeah, so I'll be keeping my like, Taylor Swift yarn in this bag for a while, I'm sure. And it's a good, decent size. Like, it's not too big, but it's also like, yeah, decently big enough to hold all the mini skeins. So now I will show you. I'm just looking at the time. How long have I been videoing? Only half an hour, so that's pretty good. I'm going to share all of the colors with you. If you have this, I'm sure you've opened it by now. And the yarn is a mess because the skeins actually didn't fit in the bag. So I'm going to take them out. Bear with me for a minute here. Sorry about the crinkling. So each mini skein is based on a different song from her Midnights album. That's the whole like theme of this. It's midnight, it's New Year's Eve, all that stuff. So each song has its own colorway, or each colorway has its own song. One of the two. Starts with number 1, Lavender Haze, which obviously is going to be a purple because obviously that's more accurate of a color right there. Very beautiful purple. I think this is the only solid in the whole thing. This is the only one that looks really tonal. I love that so much. So that's the first one. Then maroon. This one kind of threw me off because maroon to me is like a burgundy, like a red. And this is reading like a more dark purple. But maybe this is more maroon color. I'm not really sure. Love that as well. So pretty. And then we move on into Anti-Hero, track 3. Love this one because, so if you've seen the music video, it's very like old retro looking. There's like lots of this rusty orange in it, I feel. Like in her outfit, I feel like. Maybe. Love this. I need to rewatch this music video just to refresh myself. But I love that color so much. There's like a little bit of like pinky peach in there as well. Then they are kind of out of order here, but this is Snow on the Beach. I'm pretty sure that's track 4. I'm not 100% sure. Snow on the Beach. Very pretty bluish grayish color. Super nice. And then we've got Question. I think this is not the right order, but we'll just show it anyways. Very nice. Love that. So these are all gonna go into my blanket, the one I showed you earlier. Well, most of them are. I think I'm gonna use some of them for a scrappy sock, but this is You're on Your Own, Kid. Another pretty burgundy reddish pink. This is Vigilante Shit. Very accurate black. Black and white. Some red speckle in there for that revenge. It's so good. It's so good. Can't wait to see that crocheted up. So, that'll be a good one. This is Midnight Rain. Also very accurate. Dark blue. It's even darker in person, I would say, than it's showing up. And then we've got Labyrinth. Such a good song. It's a pretty green with some like blue and gold speckles in there. Very nice. Then we've got Bejeweled. The song makes me happy. And this colorway is pretty accurate, I would say, with all those like colorful speckles. Very bejeweled. Very nice. That's super fun. And I think this might be my favorite. This might be my favorite color. Karma. Love that. I think I might put this in a Valentine's Day sock. I'm not sure yet. But it's super fun. It's got some yellow in there. Very nice bright red. Reddish orange. And then we've got Sweet Nothing. Very pretty pink with orange and nice white in there. It's kind of like a brownish, I guess. Very pretty. And last but not least, we have Mastermind. So nice. Orange and blue. And I love that like these would be, some of these colors would be ones that I wouldn't necessarily pick for myself. It just kind of helps me to like expand my blanket and all the colors that will be in it. So I'm very excited to crochet and knit these up. It's gonna be fun. I have way too many. I'm overwhelmed by the amount of mini skeins I have. So I need to do something with them before next December because I'm gonna get another advent and then have more. But it's fun. Yarn makes me happy, and yeah, there's worse things to be addicted to. So guys, that is it. I've shared all the things. That was a lot. And if you stuck around this long, thank you. I appreciate you. And I hope that you are enjoying some knitting maybe or crochet. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. And we will see you next month. Bye.